Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome to Laika Aged Through Blood. I am very excited for this to be finally out. I've been looking forward to this for such a long time. If you're not familiar with the game, the developers bill it as the first Motorvania, by which they mean it's a Metroidvania, but it's got a lot of motorcycle game mechanics. It's almost Trials-like in a way, in terms of the controls and the traversal, and I don't know that I can really do justice to it by talking about it, so I'm not going to try. We're just going to go ahead and jump right in. Also, obviously, it's very pretty. But before we do jump in, just as a content warning, the game is not uncute, but it does deal with some pretty heavy stuff. It's a post-apocalyptic setting, and some very grim shit occurs. In the opening minutes of the game, we're going to encounter the corpse of a child to whom a great deal of violence has been done, and so if you don't, you know how to best manage your level of risk on that stuff. If that's something that you would not be able to handle, feel free to duck out, skip this one. But I really do think this game is something special. So yeah, as you can see, it's very sort of Mad Maxy in its aesthetic. But Anthro Mad Max. This is where all was lost. And this is our adorable little puppy. I am not going to attempt to voice act a howl, by the way. Mommy? Mommy? Puppy, don't cry. What's... The birds crucified Cousin Poochie with his own guts. Yeah, it comes on quick, right? Honey, that can't... Uncle Jacob told me Poochie's tummy was all open. Is your uncle still with you? He just left with your revolver. Okay, go to Granny's. I'll be back soon. Yeah, we should probably double up on that soon thing, huh? Here comes the rage and sorrow. So, we will spend most of the game on our bike. Pretty simple driving controls. You can see we've got physics that will be familiar to anybody who's played, like I said, any Trials or like Happy Wheels or anything. Maybe not the comparison to be drawing here tonally. We can, of course, do this kind of stuff. And it's fun, but it also serves actually important mechanical purpose. And, we'll have to, like, pull the wheel up and, for terrain traversal and stuff. But as you will see, the ability to do sick flips and whatnot will matter quite a lot. Puppy's here. How is she? I got her. You go kill those wretched birds. That is exactly what I am trying not to do. Can't piss them off, Mother. Fuck. That is a lot of blood. I just found Poochie. Is it true? Crucified with his own guts? You don't want to know. And Jacob, his walkie's off. Not a sign. Okay, so obviously this is an event that's going to have some repercussions. So to turn around, we have a dedicated turnaround button that does a sort of fancy drift turn. It looks cool. It also has other utility. And these are our checkpoints, provided that I remember to press the button at them, that is. Okay. Good idea not to drive the bike into the sharp metal things. And there are other reasons you might want to brake, like, for example... Your mother told me. Come back. Now. Jacob needs me. Count him dead. You can't anger the birds. My point exactly, Elder. So obviously we're being dropped into the middle of a somewhat complicated situation here. There's some Castlevania-like staircases. Just gotta adjust the position of the front wheel to choose our path. This is the thing I'm definitely never going to screw up. Jacob said something about barbed wire. Puppy just remembered. Barbed wire. Around here? It must be the military area. I've been there, done that. I will say, I mean, the backflips are probably a little out of tone, given what's happening. Alright, I'm entering the military camp. It's extremely quiet. That's never a good sign, is it? I don't know. I think I would prefer quiet to... Oh, wow. Okay. I found a trail of blood. A lot of blood. Jacobs or the birds? Either way, it's not good. So I remember some of this, some of the early game because there was a demo that was available in the last couple of Steam Next Fests that covers the early bit of the game here. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, actually, you know what? I bet I'm supposed to. Sorry, I bet we're supposed to just drive up this curved wall. So yeah, I have a memory of some of the stuff that happens, but maybe not so much with the fine details. Like which way to go in all situations. That's fine, we'll figure it out. Okay, wheel up, there we go. The bike really kicks that blood from the ground up onto you. You're probably noticing there's a lot of like, oh, hold on. Puppy has something to tell you. Kill those wretched birds, Mommy. You hear that? Stop messing with her head, Mother. Yeah, it seems like Maya is putting some ideas in the kid's head. So here's one of the reasons that flipping around and stuff is important. Your bike is bulletproof. Your body is extremely not that thing. I feel like that was a little generous. I probably should have gotten hit there. I appreciate the game not punishing me. Okay. Ooh, okay. That was an unnecessary flip. I was just flipping for fun there. I should not be doing that in a situation where we're being shot at. But that's okay. It was just my way of showing off the death mechanics. So, obviously, we have our checkpointing. This does have a sort of almost Dark Souls-y kind of mechanic where when you die, you leave behind some of your resources. I guess we don't have any resources yet, so you won't be able to see it. And you have to get back to the position of your death to recover them. So if you die repeatedly, it ends up costing you the resources that you weren't able to pick back up. Alright, don't get fancy. Don't do anything weird. Just, yeah, there we go. I think we have to go over these guys again. Yeah, I don't exactly know where we're headed at this point. Oh, okay. Obviously, making contact with the ground with any part of your body is very bad. So, if we go into our slide as an enemy bullet is coming at us, we can just thwap it back at the person who shot it with the back of the bike, which is, you know, it's one hell of a motorcycle. However, you can only do that once. After that, in order to regain the ability, you have to reload it by doing a sick front flip. You know, this makes perfect sense. The trail of blood leads to a bunker. You think Jacob's there? Sadly. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they'd be anywhere else, does it? I was kind of curious. I tried to slide there and see if it would work if the bullet was coming from behind us, but I think I hit the button too late. So here's our thing left behind. Okay, that time he just completely whiffed the second shot. That works out a lot better for us. Jacob, you hot-headed idiot. What have you done? I got Poochie killed. If I'd have kept an eye on him, if he'd never got out of the village... You're dying. They cut off his ears and his tongue. They ripped out his nails and stuck them in his eyes, one by one. Let's go. I want you to die at home. They built a war machine, like 100 hungry beaks. It'll kill our people, Laika. Where is it? All the way down. You may want to give me something back. And turn your walkie on, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, I suppose we ought to deal with that. So, obviously, now that we have the revolver, we have a lot more ability to interact with the world around us. If we hold down the fire button, we can buy ourselves a moment to aim, although it looks like I may have done this prematurely. Nope, there he is. And of course, naturally, if you want to reload, you just have to do a backflip on your bike. Exactly what I'm sure everyone was expecting. Alright. So, sick tricks to reload our various defensive and offensive options, and of course, don't fall off the bike, which is the most obvious part and probably sounds the most straightforward, the simplest, but you know, I'll do my best to minimize the foolishness. Alright. That was probably a really awkward time in the flip to turn around. Darn, I was trying to do the slide reflect there, but he just really didn't want to shoot. Thought I could get back around. So we are losing tiny bits of currency here. We don't really have much to speak of. So fortunately, when I drop stuff, as I reacclimate to the controls after not having played the game since the previous demo, we're not losing much. But also, what if we weren't losing anything? What if I just didn't lose anything? Alright. The backflip is fun, but oh. I think my bullet got eaten by the ramp. The backflip's fun, but also, you know, maybe a little bit more cautious here. There we go. Wow, yeah, you get really coated in that stuff really quickly. Alright, and there are mineral deposits and chests all over the place. You would have noticed we drove past an awful lot. You can't interact with them until you have your gun, because the gun, as we all know, is sort of an omni-tool in the post-apocalyptic wasteland. Shouldn't have tried to get a backflip off there. It's always really tempting. You know, every time you get like any air at all, it's very difficult to not go, well, you know, I could Could be getting some mechanical benefit here. And you can complete a flip pretty quickly. Jacob said we're going all the way down, right? May as well. Darn it. I didn't see him until after I had already completed the backflip, so the bike was like well out of the way. Oh, it looks like maybe we can collect the sack by just shooting it. All right, I actually did manage to kill that bullet with with a slide. So it does work if they're coming from behind you. Some embarrassing shooting on my part. Bullets first. We'll get a front flip in when we can. Is this? This is just back. Yeah, this is just back out. We don't need to go this way. Now this bit I do remember. We want to grab that chest. Darn it. I was trying to shoot the wheel. If you click very quickly, you don't always get... Actually, I guess this will be fine. If you click very quickly, the bullet doesn't always go where you're aiming. It takes a second for Laika's aim to adjust to the cursor. If you tap too quickly, she just kind of shoots in front of her. Alright. So much stuff. That was very nearly lethal. So we get up here. There we go. It's weird what sticks. There's stuff up there. Hold on a sec. I guess the idea is you would just... Yeah, that fall is manageable. Sorry, I know we have other stuff to do. There's important emotional resonance going on here, but also there's resources. There's resources at stake. You understand. And refined metal's probably pretty good resources, right? Oh, except I put this back down, so I need to... Definitely not almost die. There we go. Although I suppose I could have just taken a death there and respawned at the checkpoint over here. And there's a chest that I just didn't open for some reason. Yeah, that's not so clean. A little bit of a panic there. I was gonna say you just gotta prioritize the ones who are gonna be able to hit you past the bike. That's all. It's hard to find time to reload with the front flip to reload the bike slide thing because you spend bullets so quickly and you have so few of them. I can't get back there. Okay, whatever. It's fine. We'll just go forward. The combat system is a lot of fun. I think I hit his body, and as such, did not have bullets left to gather resources. So let's go solve that problem. There we go. We were just told to go down, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to hit this from here. Yeah. Okay, let me... Maybe this isn't how you're supposed to do this? Because, yeah, that doesn't really seem very feasible. Yep, good. Definitely what I intended. All right. Oh, you can just shoot the lower wheels do the same thing. I don't know why I thought I had to... Okay. Tell me you're coming back. Nope. Well, Jacob found a war machine. Gotta take it down first. I should free my back wheel here. I'm not sure what... Okay, there we go. Turning the bike around dislodged me from the roof. I'm making this look way more difficult than it is. Oh, hey. Right. Enemy respawns. Alright, stop. Shoot the thing. There we go. Video games. Gotta do a backflip so I can shoot myself a bone onion. And some canned corn. Actually, there's no bullets here. Whose lab is this? There's no enemies. I just had the feeling, you know? It had the vibe. Yeah, it's not really like anything else, is it? Nope, this only goes up. Okay. Wrong way. What are they researching? What the hell are they doing back here? The second backflip was absolutely just for style. Okay. Terrible. Reloaded there. Oh, you okay? I went for the reload right off the ramp, but I definitely needed to prioritize keeping the bike between me and the enemies. There. I managed to reflect one of the bullets, but there were too many incoming. Okay, so it's actually seems like really important to get the reload here. Is you just need one more bullet than you have otherwise. Oh, I tipped myself off of the bike. I think I was going to be fine there. The enemies were shooting behind us. Okay, here we go. Ah, darn it. I needed to keep backflipping. I did enough of a flip to get our ammo back, and then I panicked and tried to whip the bike around forward to pick up that enemy, but that was not the right way to do it. Wow. That was a lot smoother. That's a much better way to do that. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel in the spirit of the game to slow down like that. Keep out. Sure. Alright. So what does a boss fight look like in a Motorvania? Whatever they're experimenting with, I bet they keep it in here. Looks a little bit like that. Okay, hey, that was pretty good. Get ourselves a little bit of distance here so I can reload. Yeah, awful lot of skulls on that machine, and it is going to shoot bullets at us. So like you got to weave in your reload flips and make sure the bike is underneath you at the right moments. And this is a pretty simple one. I think it's just kind of testing our basic control competency. Which in my case is, you know, it's questionable for sure. Ooh, yeah, I almost ate that last bullet there. Alright, don't do anything crazy. Oh. Alright, it's a tiny little fugue state between friends, you know. Are we ready to leave? How do I get out of here? The machine's dead. How about you? Not yet. Alright, hang on. I'll retrace my steps back to you. You can't. The only way up is a huge elevator. Okay, find a huge elevator to get back to Jacob. Well, fortunately, I think I know exactly where one is. It does make me a little bit nervous when we get like really close to the edge of the screen and it doesn't look like the camera's scrolling. I'm so worried I'm going to crash into something. It strikes me that these birds don't make great neighbors. How much video game elevator stuff are we gonna have to deal with here? Nothing this time, it would seem. Huh. More hungry beaks. Oh, am I not supposed to stop and interact with them? Okay, I have to drive over to here. Jacob? Alright, Jacob, look at me. Can you hear me? Who will Puppy play with now? Don't close your eyes, Jacob. Don't. You hot-headed idiot. Die here if you want to, but I'm taking you home either way. You know, I never bought it when you said you could talk to the dead. Hearing is believing. It is so unfair to lose you this way. In the end, death puts everyone in the same place. Not me. What happens now? Well, you'll meet Poochie for a brief moment in time. At the very end, you all get somehow lucky. Now that I'm dead, you envy me. Always. You know what? I get it. Poochie's dead. I'm dead. But at least I'm not leaving my son behind in this shitty mess of a world.
There's nothing else to live for anymore. There's nothing else to do. There's nowhere else to go. There's nothing else to live for anymore. So now you know it. What has brought me here? Waving in the rear.
the spirits graciously welcome you into their domains. Have a good journey, Brother Jacob. We're humble and peaceful, but the bird's boldness has gone too far. No matter how small we are, we cannot remain idle. From tonight, we're at war. This little community of people doesn't really seem ready for a war, frankly. There's a sort of fascinating tonal tightrope that this game is trying to walk that I think they're pulling off pretty successfully, but it seems like quite a challenge to set before yourself. And obviously, this is our little desert community. Some of the themes that this game is dealing with, of like how to construct a future and look forward to things in a world that seems to have no hope, or maybe things that resonate with some people in this particular place and time. Where Mother groans. We can interact with the cauldron here to turn our wax into candles. How's Puppy? Why haven't you brought her with you? She's busy. Bullshit. You're punishing me again. Stop messing with her head. Someone must prepare it for her future. She's too young. She's unlike all your previous pups. Don't you dare. She's got it. She's like us. I miss my blood. The power of the bike under my thighs. The smell of the gunpowder, blessed by the ashes of our kind. Well, in your time, protecting where we used to live was easy. A small gang of thieves, the occasional raging beast, a murder. And that's why you need to gear up. Bound a new gun to the howling spirits. Take this blueprint to Zooey, the blacksmith. Okay, blueprint for a shotgun. Give it to the blacksmith to unlock a new weapon. That sounds like a pretty good idea. I can't help but notice that there appears to be a rocket launcher on the wall. I couldn't have that one, could I? Good girl. What about Puppy? We'll see. Apparently she is not, in fact, going to share her rocket launcher with us. By the way, just checking. You're carrying candles with you, aren't you? You're a pain, Mother. Okay, at night, where Mother groans use wax to craft candles to allow you to teleport between the large bone memorials. Okay, these are our fast travel currency. Seems pretty important. I really love their convention for naming places. And here, our own home. Puppy, what's up? Honey, are you okay? Give me a gun. Let's find Poochie's corpse and kill those wretched birds. No. But, Mommy, I want to. Aw. Puppy, daughter of Laika, granddaughter of Maya, I hereby name you Poochie's funerary friend. But, Mommy, that's so cool. What's a funerary friend? Well, a maker of honor wreaths, for instance. I'll make the best honor wreath ever for Poochie and Uncle Jacob. With a heart glaze flower. Oh, are you sure? But Mommy, you need the best flower ever to make the best wreath ever. Of course. How stupid of me. And you visit the Where Our Ancestors Rest every other day. You go there and get it. I'll do the rest. Alright. I'll tell your grandmother you're busy. Okay. Giving ourselves a little task here, accidentally. It's the thing you often find yourself doing if you're not careful how you speak to children. It's like, oops, I signed myself up for something. Did you find the flower where our ancestors rest? Alright, I'm on it. Hold on, kid. Can't help but notice there is a shotgun on the wall already, but apparently we're not allowed to use that one. That's our house shotgun. It would be very embarrassing to be seen with it outside. Laika, my dear, I almost finished baking the vase for Jacob's ashes. Great, I'll come get it ASAP. I bet you will. What is that? It's like a weird implication there, I think. Laika, wanting to spruce up your bags for sure. Hi, Zoot. How's it going? So obviously we're going to need a lot more materials to increase our number of available weapon slots, which seems like an important thing to get. We're only a little bit of shoddy leather away from expanding our carryable viscera. You know, like a wallet. Like what a wallet would do. Okay, this is a dead end. What else is going on in where we live? Okay, I can't Castlevania myself up those stairs. I keep telling my Sammy, do as your friend Poochie, and I'm darn certain you'll end up like him. Wow, that feels like a really harsh thing to say to your kid. My dearest friend, is there anything you need from my shop? You sell foods. Okay, I don't actually remember what these are for. Whatever, we'll worry about it later. Oh, you know what? I think there's a cooking system. My mother says you can forge this shotgun for me. Smashing, but not with the crappy materials you get around here. The elder said no one's to leave the village, except you, soldier. Yeah, fine, I'll get the materials. Anything else you need from my forge? Let's see. Well, a crossbow wouldn't go amiss, I suppose. We're short a little bit of wood. We'll figure it out. Also, we can increase the level of our revolver. That seems like a pretty good idea. How short am I now on crossbow resources? Very. Metal is the main thing. Okay, actually metal and like a lot of wood. And then we're going to need bones and recyclable scraps and a rusty spring. Alright, stuff to keep an eye out for. What's going on, Petey? A deadly storm is coming! We're doomed! It doesn't look much like a storm. The sky's pretty clear there, Petey. You sure? The sea will return and swallow us up like an ancient god! We're doomed! Alright. I'm gonna leave him to it. He seems to have whatever that is under control. What's going on? Alfredo. Alfredo has very good animation. There's a traitor among us! Oh, not again. I know who the traitor is! It's me! Now, how can I get myself to spill the beans? You're not the traitor, Alfredo. How do you know? Well, I interrogated you, and you said you weren't. Oh, okay then I'm not. I'm a man of my word. Like I said, it's it's kind of a strange... Can we go talk to the elder? Where rules are made. So, war it is. Oh, not yet. Where we live is still uncharted territory. It will take the birds a while to find us. But what about what I saw in their laboratory? They can only mean they're getting stronger, while we're getting weaker by the day. Maybe. Now please leave. I need time to think. May I insist on the by the day bit? I'll call you when I reach a conclusion. Can't rush genius, I guess. It's a nice setup in there with the mounted TV and everything. So, are Jacob's ashes ready? Sure, my dear. I just put them in the vase. Jacob, you hot-headed idiot. If you had just waited for me. It's so sad Poochie can't rest with his dad where our ancestors rest. Yeah, when I came back to the place they hung him, the body was gone. Yes, yes, I heard it somewhere. Did your puppy cry over her friend's death? I bet she did. Bet she did. Sorry, I really have to take this vase where our ancestors rest. Oh, you must, my dear, you must. Yeah. Good thing we were going out that way anyway, I suppose. This I do not remember. Maybe this wasn't open in the demo, or maybe I just missed it. What will we be disappointed with today? I'd say everything. Safe bet. Okay, I'm not feeling the most welcome here. I'm just gonna see myself out. Okay, so obviously we just have our one weapon right now. Currently have 2 slots, can get up to 4. Hold on. The other thing, yeah, there's cooking. Cook ingredients, discover recipes with different upgrades. Do we start knowing anything? We have some canned corn. Corn has gotten harder to grow, so you pretty much only find it in cans now. And of course, those bone onions. Can I just combine this stuff into a thing? Well, what if it was just corn and onions? Why, that's a vegan tortilla. Somehow increases the radius of your bike's like pickup magnet for what looks like 15 minutes. Okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I wonder if it's like that recipe is common because it's made of common things, or I wonder if there are different levels of each recipe, and this is like the bad version of the tortilla. Oh, actually, it's interesting too. It doesn't list the ingredients we used. It's just the type that they are. So if you just use flavor bombs and fillers, you get this. Then I guess we're going to be seeing that a lot because that's all we have ever seen so far. And I think everything in the food store was also a flavor bomb, right? You're Laika. Oh boy, I love these bugs. Cool. Seems to be mutual. What is this? Where Shaza tinkers. Oh. Hey, how are you hold... Huh? Where the fuck is Shaza? It's kind of weird to start talking before checking to see if anybody's home. I guess Shaza must, like, basically always be there. Why do children have to die? Weren't old people made for that? Yeah, well, I mean, we do our best to keep it that way. Okay, off into the wilderness with us. We'll go a bit further here. I'm going to try to keep these episodes to about an hour each. Laika, put the gun down. This is terrible manners. Hey, Enoch, you finished distributing Jacob's things? Well, except for this one item in his last will. As for my tape collection, I give it to Laika. Nobody needs music more than she does. Oh, that's... Thank you. I know everybody hates Piccoli these days, but musically she was so very fucking brilliant. The best ever. Yeah, he used to wander the wasteland looking for abandoned boomboxes. That hot-headed idiot even shot them if the lid was jammed, just to get the tapes. Yeah, I don't think we really needed that little quote-unquote hint there. The gun's the only way we have of interacting with anything in the world, so... That's classic Jacob. It's sad that his collection won't get any bigger now. But it will. Alright. And I don't think we needed a whole tutorial thing about it, but fine. It feels rude to shoot what is clearly Enoch's boombox, but I guess we are being told to do so. Alright, Heartglaze Hope. You got a new cassette. Where is the tape player? Okay, here we go. Oh, this is adorable. The skeuomorphism here is really charming. So I guess our new tape was sorted automatically to the end. Okay, we started with a fair number of things to listen to. The journey could use a little bit of hope. Delicious blood beans. With, one assumes, bullet casing fragments in them. Oh, I'm embarrassed to admit I took my eye off the ball there, by which I mean Laika and the motorcycle, because I was reading that billboard. Apparently that's all it would take for me to die out in the wasteland, which, yeah, I guess that about adds up. Well, well, well. Hello, you wanker. Sorry, have we met? Because I do have a big gun. It feels like a really rude way to introduce yourself. Yes. No. Yeah, I mean, just now. I'm Renato, explorer and magician. Magician as in... I can use my power to create flat miniature versions of the world with just a pencil and some paper. You mean like maps? No, absolutely not. But yeah. Now, if you have a map, I can fill it with crucial information of the area surrounding us. For free. Of course! How can you... for a price, you anchor. Okay, well, it's not much of a price, at least. Now it'll be easier for you to find your place in the world. Or not. Sure. Yeah, who cares? Living out in the wasteland does something to people. I wasn't 100% sure if he was going to shoot before we got to him. I missed our ramp there, but that's fine. Led us to these nice people. Oh yeah, I remember this. Kai, who did this to you? Well, I got this gig playing in a bar. My bar. Then birds burnt the place down. My bar. Quota here got my ass out of the debris. My bar. And I learned how to play guitar again, missing limbs and all. My bar. And Quotas learned to play the only things that were salvaged from the fire. My bar. The guy's a bit traumatized, you may have noticed. My bar. So why don't you come back where we live? Since the Wastelanders split up and left, we're desperately in need of music. My bar? Well, I'm not going anywhere near Bicoli. Don't worry about her. She left too. Oh, good. But we can't play in public. My guitar strings are too old. Alright, I'll get you new ones. I should have known. This is what happens when you talk to people. Pretty sure this is the right way. I see that there's resources and stuff down there. We'll get them later. For the moment, let us stay focused. Actually, I should probably... Okay, never mind. I was going to say I should probably check our map and see if this is in fact the right way. Okay, but it turns out the map is not super helpful. Oh, well, I guess it kind of is. Okay. Again, just relying on stuff half remembered from the demo. We have a little bit yet before we are out of demo territory. Okay, shoddy leather, we need that. Talk to me unless I park first. Oh, Laika. Who died? Oh, these are Jacob's ashes. Oh, he will be missed. Who will take care of his son? No one. No need. Oh no, poor Poochie. And his ashes? Oh, no body, no ashes. Well, I'll find a proper place to bury Jacob then. Yeah, Grim. Oh, Leica, tell me you can't feel it. This place, like it's less alive than usual. Less alive than all of our dead rest there? Oh, it's the trees above. Something's wrong with them. Yeah, of course. I'll go see. Like I said, every time we talk to somebody, ride to the northernmost part of where our ancestors rest. It's hard to know which direction is north exactly. What is your deal? Hey, biker, you're in need of the finest goods? It's weird that this person does not seem to be selling even one skull when they have such a surplus. Maybe this isn't the best time, but Puppy has always wanted a toy bike. Oh sure, to be like her mom. We can spare that, right? Hold on. I didn't say I didn't want to buy anything else. So this handheld console, also for Puppy, is way expensive. And then this is just already made candles. Not even Mother, whose house I made these candles in, can explain why they're linked to the spiritual world. But I guess that's the point of magic. Okay. It feels like we should just... Coincidentally, we have like exactly enough resources. Feels like we should max out on these, right? We want to be carrying a lot of these around. Alright, let's push onward a little bit more at least. No sign of Puppy's flower. Probably higher up. That end. Oh. You know, I thought this vine was, I was expecting to drop down there. I thought the vine was background. Hello, you wanker. Curious spot, yes? Or no? Yeah, absolutely. Not really. May I update this area as part of your map with my exploring magic? I'm actually too broke for that. Your magic's a bit too expensive. Maybe next time. We'll come back. Something tells me, yep, I can see a source of viscera just ahead. Is that? No, that is not enough. I don't see how. Why did I think I'd be able to backflip off of that? That's ridiculous. Okay. I fully pressed the wrong button to try to flip there. I was just... That's not at all the thing. Yeah, our bag pickup radius is so huge with this buff that we're grabbing the things from the respawn point. I mean, now we've gone and done it, like, may as well just go back and buy that map, right? Yeah. There we go. It was all intentional. It was all just a plan to get the map going. Okay, there we go. What do we actually get out of that? Okay, it's fairly detailed, actually. So up here, I guess. Surprise! We get a little bit of an unfair informational advantage from our viewpoint here. Hold on. What is back this way? The desire to explore absolutely everywhere, because, you know, Metroidvania and resources to be had and whatnot is going to be the death of me. Let's approach real slow here. There's want what's in the chest, but I don't want to hit that big spiky trap that we have set up there. Alright, hold on a second. I'll be right with you, sir. There we go. Well, that's embarrassing, because there is another thing to loot over here. Ah! that was a very it was a warrior shout. I was on purpose and ready for that combat. That is too much speed. You know how great warriors of history would often go into battle going, ah. Actually, I bet that is a fairly common sound as you enter battle. Nobody wants to be making it, but that doesn't mean they don't do it. Oh, shit. Okay. I was very worried there. Everything's fine. Ah, damn it. Landed funny. I overspun in the air. Oh, I was so focused on the soldier to our right. Didn't even notice that other one. So yeah, you definitely can hit the dead bodies of soldiers that you've killed. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I am fantastic at this game. Really, you're really out here just slaying it 100% of the time. Okay. One more bullet, because one more bullet's all I need, and then I don't do anything crazy to reload. Actually, can I go all the way up there? That I could have flipped there. Well, there's always been tons of Puppy's flowers around here. Is that one of them? That is red garlic. That is the last tier, or maybe tear. I think that's just a place where we can cook. Let's get our bullets back, and then... Yeah, okay. And all we have is flavor bombs and fillers, so we know what we'll make if we do it. We're only like halfway through our food buff. Okay, well I think we're on the right track here. Because I'm pretty sure when they said north, what they meant was up, but you know, the game only has so many directions that you can specify. Bastards, these trees have been... I missed what she said. Unfortunately, the activate checkpoint button and the advanced dialogue button are the same. So... I thought he was gonna just be slower than that. They're usually slower than that to react to your presence. Alright, I'm trying to get... There we go. Oh, that didn't even work. Okay, well now I just don't have my reflect. You know what? Here's how we're gonna solve this problem. Oh god. Ah. I was pretty proud of my motorcycle positioning for a lot of that. Wow. I missed and I took it right in the face. Not my best work. Okay. Ooh. That's a little bit of an abuse of bullet time. A little bit of shoddy leather. Let's get back in there. Oh, that... I wasn't expecting that branch to have collision. I'm having a little bit of trouble with, like, what's in the background and what's in the foreground, I think. Got him. Okay, well, we cleared the birds off of the machinery. Obviously, it's pretty grim around here. So hold on a second. Let me go. What's our new tape? This. Tear. For sure, tear. That makes sense. You know, it was more likely to be tear than tear, certainly. Let's just see if there's any loot up here.
There's a line dividing right in front of me.
You know, we're supposed to be going back, but like
Many nights.
a long-lost woodcrawler. Oh, yep, no, I remember this too. And first thing. Oh, that's not actually interactable. Okay. Holy hell. Yeah, I remember doing this in the demo. Okay. Pretty pleased with my bike placement there. Managed to just like narrowly get it back around in time. Ah, yep. Overflipped, opened myself up just a little bit too much. Ah, damn it. It's tricky because, like, you do have to get the wheels of your bike down at some point. You have to be able to, like, land. Otherwise, that occurs. Alright, I'm gonna try something a little different here. I was trying to get it so that, like, I was almost through a flip when I fired my first shot so I could quickly reload and then just keep flipping, fire off 3 more shots, and get another reload in the air. But it seems like that's maybe a little aggressive. Oh, they're not actually vulnerable right when the woodcrawler comes out. They're sort of like up above on their straps. I have to wait a second. Actually, it seems like it's different from run to run. It's not a thing to learn, it's a thing to be paid attention to. Oh man. I did manage to get the bike up in front of the ones on the back. Okay, that's a little messy and it feels slow, but it's safer to just get upside down and hang there. Okay. Just one left then. Okay. Well, I don't know if that was necessary. Oh, yeah, okay, this is the Heartglaze flower. We just can't pick it up till after the fight. Well, Puppy was right. Even contaminated by the birds, it's still the most beautiful flower. Okay. I guess let's get back out of here. So where am I on my map? We are in a part of the map that is not, just absolutely not filled in at all. Cool. Great. Well, birds got to where our ancestors rest, Elder. Blast. We gotta be quick then. They had this other giant monster just like at the military bunker. Oh, I guess that conversation's just over. I was obviously expecting a little more. Hey, you ready to spruce up my bags? I got the leather. Sure thing. I'll be waiting for you.
That someone
That's nice of the game to remind you when you hit the threshold. Like, hey, go back and fix your shit. Alright. There we go. So there is something up left as well. Alright. It's worth checking out before we leave, but it also definitely feels like next time stuff, right? So I think that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I think this game is really something special. There is nothing else like it. When you come back next time, we're going to scout out, just make sure there's no more birds running around here screwing things up. And then we'll be heading back to town to presumably get saddled with a bunch more responsibilities. And we'll see you then.